interesting to see him. Here's Nylander in, and he scores! It's 9 seconds in, and he has the first goal of the game in back-to-back.
9 seconds in! Hello everyone, and welcome back to Job NHL Vlogs. And in today's video is the post-game reaction video from Game 1 and Game 2 of the Stanley Cup playoff games I went to back on April 18th and April 20th, 2023 against the Tampa Bay Lightning. But before we get to this one, I want you guys to please like, subscribe, channel for new, hit notifications, leave your comments down below if you guys have any thoughts on these games I went to. If you guys are at these games, any thoughts or feelings you guys have in general on this post-game reaction video, feel free to leave a comment section below. I'd like to hear from you guys down there. Alright guys, let's just jump right to it. So first of all guys, I want to talk about my overall thoughts and feelings on these two games. And yeah, just for this video, I'm going to actually combine them together so it's like 2 in 1 because it was basically similar. You know, they were both basically like the same kind of atmosphere, energy, all that. Like all the things that happened were pretty similar or pretty much the same for both games. So yeah, so that's pretty much what's going to be happening. So yeah, so for this time, I'm going to combine them together, so basically 2 in 1 for my thoughts and feelings this time, because they're both very similar, and yeah, that's basically how it's going to go today. So let's get into it. So, yeah, my thoughts, I mean, it was really exciting, you know, I was really excited, and they're my first 2 ever playoff games I went to for the Leafs or any professional sports team. It was a big deal for me in my life, and I'm so really thankful that I got the opportunity to do this, and yeah, it was amazing, you know, just getting there, you know, you could tell the energy was a lot better, you know, a lot more hype was around the city of Toronto, and yeah, you know, the fans are going crazy, right, you know, and yeah, we also got the towels in our seats as well. Yeah, all the seats were white as well, like where all the towels were. That was pretty cool, and then everyone was like waving it like this. I was actually, yeah, fun fact, guys, I was actually waving my towel at the same time when I was, when I was filming, I was actually waving my towel at the same time. If you guys didn't know, I actually had to do some multitasking, but I actually figured it out, so yeah. Yeah, I figured it out that I could do it. So yeah, that was pretty nice. I got to do it as well. And yeah, it was insane, guys. It's not like a normal regular season game. Like, you know, it's like the next level. You know, almost like the Jay slogan. You know, it's like the next level. Yeah, I know, it was like next level loud. You know, it was crazy. Like the fans were loud. They were hyped. They cheered extra loud for all the goals too, which was also a really nice touch. And yeah, you know, the building was rocking. You know, for both games I was there. Well, at least for the second game, anyways. First game, not as much because we already know why. You know, it wasn't a good game. But, you know, I mean, it was pretty nice. You know, I mean, it was my first ever time in, like, the playoff atmosphere. And, yeah, my first 2 times, and they're pretty good. You know, both you know, they're pretty good with the fan atmosphere. You know, fans are definitely, like, saying, go Leafs, go. They're going crazy. And, yeah. And that was really fun. You also got to see O'Reilly. I also really like seeing Ryan O'Reilly as well. That was really cool to see him play as well. That was nice. And, yeah, you know, back in the lineup for the playoffs. And then, yeah, you know, another cool thing to mention. Also, another thing, I got to see the tailgate party outside of the arena as well. So, hey, there you go, guys. So, yeah, I got to see the tailgate. That was awesome. Yeah, I really liked the tailgate as well. That was amazing. I really liked the tailgate party. And, yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I saw it when we were, like, walking in. I got a close view of it for both games. Like, just looked at it. It looked pretty. I didn't get to see them actually, like, cheer. That actually would have been kind of nice if I could have saw them cheer live. I did see it on the scoreboard, like after we scored goals and stuff, like outside the arena. But yeah, they go pretty nuts there. Like they like jump up and down. They do like the towels as well. They get their towels as well. Apparently, you actually have to pay to get in there though. You actually have to have tickets to go in there. I actually didn't know that. I thought in the past they actually didn't, but I guess they changed it for this year. I guess makes it more sense, to be honest. Might as well just pay a few, like $30 or whatever it is. I think it's $30 to get in there now. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, if that is the right price, but that's not terrible, I guess. I mean, it's better than standing there for like 4 days just waiting for the game to start and you're starving and all that. That's got to be hard, but I mean, back then in the past. But, you know, I guess we don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't know if I ever will go to a tailgate party, guys. I don't know. I'd rather not stand out in the cold. I mean, maybe if it's like June or something, like if we're in the finals, maybe. I mean, maybe. I don't know if I would do that ever, but yeah, the building, I mean, it's just like regular season game, but it's like way more hyped. It's like, you know, it's actually better than the regular season, to be honest. Like with all the energy and all like the hype, all the atmosphere, it was actually better. I actually enjoyed this a lot better than the regular season. Like it's so different, you know? It's a whole different environment, and you get like it's like a whole new hockey game. You know, it's like so much different to normal hockey games. It's insane. Also, I want to talk about my seats for both these games. Game 1, I was in section 306, row 16. It was pretty high, but it wasn't too bad because at least we weren't like covered by, the broadcast booth. And like if you're like in 308, you get like covered. Like, yeah, get that thing over your head. You got like the TVs. It's not good. I don't even think you get to see everything properly up there either. But yeah, 306, row 16. I mean, it was high, but you actually could see it all, and the sound was actually not too bad up there. It actually was pretty good. It was high, but it was actually better than what I sat in the 308 section for the Canucks game. It might be the same row actually as that 308 one for the Canucks game. Like, you guys remember my first vlog, I was like way up there. It's almost like the same area, just like 2 sections over. And it was a little bit better too, because got to see everything a little bit better, and the sound was a little bit better. Actually, the sound wasn't too bad from up there. It was okay. It was actually okay. I thought it was going to be a little bit worse, but it actually was okay. It was actually not too bad at all. I mean, of course, the crowd cheering actually made it hard to hear the goal sound as well. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. If you guys really want to hear the goal sound good, that's why it's better to go in the regular season for that reason. If you want to hear the song good, then yeah, it's better to go in the regular season. Make sure you sit in like a loud section for it too, and make sure that you got those 2 things correct. And yeah, I mean, that's the main tip. If you guys want to hear the goal sound real good, I think you guys should just stick to regular season games, and they're a little bit cheaper too. I mean, playoff tickets are really expensive. They were not cheap as well. And yeah, for game 2, forgot to mention, I was in section 308, but row 7, and I did sit there already on January 27th. Of course, we lost 6-2 to the Ottawa Center. It's not a very good game, but I still like those seats a lot. They're my favorite section in the entire arena, actually. They're one of my favorite seats in the entire arena. It's green. You get pretty much center ice, almost center ice. It's just slightly over center ice, but it's not too bad. It's still a really good section. And you got a nice view of the ice. You can even see the players like really good, like, doing like the like you see them on the bench really good. Yeah, the bench. You see the players' bench is really good. You see them coming out really nice as well on that side. Yeah, it's good. I think that's like the perfect spot. Like I say, like anywhere like 308, maybe 309, 310. That area is perfect, especially for sound too. If there isn't too much crowd noise, the sound there can actually be really nice. The sound there is actually really nice. It's probably like the same on the 100 level as well. I don't know. That side for sound is actually a lot better than the other side with all like the 20, 321, 322, 320, and like 120, 118, 119. That that area, right? When you're on the player's bench side, it's basically what I'm talking about. I don't know about the other, like the Nets. I don't know how they sound, like the sound over there, like 313, where I sat for Raptors game. I think that was actually a pretty good spot for sound too. I think that would actually be good for a Leafs game as well. Like exactly where I sat for the Raptors game. That would probably be another good spot to watch the game too. But yeah, I mean, every area is different. It just depends on where you sit. But for playoff tickets, I mean, they're both really good spots for playoff tickets. I mean, they were great, actually. Like, for the playoffs, they're actually really good spots, especially the second game. Oh, yeah, second game, I had really good seats. And, yeah, it was great. It was a great experience. Still thankful I got to do it in the first place, thanks to my dad, and all his friends. He's got a couple of friends that made this possible as well. So, yeah, thanks to him and his friends. Obviously, I can't be making these videos for you guys without them. So, yeah, I really appreciate them as well. But, yeah, still really thankful I got to go, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed all the videos as well. And yeah, it was great. And it was good to see the Maple Leaf Square, right? The tailgate party, and just, I witnessing all the fans, all the atmosphere, and the fans were going nuts. And it was great, the building was going, the building was rocking, and it was great, great experiences. I'm hoping I can do it again in the future for you guys. I'm hoping that I can go to more playoff games. And you know what I'm also hoping? And I go to a Jays game in the future for the playoffs. That's what I'm hoping I can do next for Jays next postseason. I'm hoping I can do one of their games in the future. But anyways, guys, all right. So we're gonna get into the actual recap right now. So yeah, let's do that. All right, guys. So I'm gonna start with Game 1 on April 18th, 2023. And yeah, we're gonna start with Game 1 of this series. And yeah, this game was a pretty bad game for the Leafs, mainly because the refs were missing so many calls. And yeah, it wasn't really good. It was okay when we were like still in the game, but then after it came out of reach and we just couldn't come back. And yeah, obviously, guys, unfortunately, the Leafs did lose the first game of the Stanley Cup playoffs to the Tampa Bay Lightning. The final score was the Tampa Bay Lightning 7 and the Toronto Maple Leafs 3 in Game 1, and Tampa took a 1-0 lead from that game. But to be honest, guys, there's actually one good thing. It seems like every time we win the first game, though, we always lose the series. So maybe this year will be different. I mean, because we lost the first game, I mean, maybe we'll win the series this time. And I think we got a good chance, too. I'm not trying to jinx it, but I think we got a chance, just trying not to jinx it. But yeah, it was a pretty bad game. Refs were not great. And yeah, and it was also cool to see Tampa Bay play for the first time. I also forgot to mention that. And yeah, it was pretty cool to see the Lightning play. I mean, we were booing them a lot. And maybe even Perry did something during the warm-ups. Like, he was going like that. I don't know what he was doing. He did something like that, and the fans didn't like it. I was booing him, too. And yeah, I mean, he's a dirty player. He's known as the Worm. I think, yeah, that's his nickname, the Worm. And yeah, I mean, I think he earned it. He definitely earned the reputation of that. I mean, he definitely gets under players' skins. And yeah, he gives a lot of players problems and goaltenders as well. I don't know. He gets in a lot of fights. I mean, I guess he's just an aggressive player. I mean, that's just his play style. I guess he's just been used to it for his entire career. And I guess that's just how it goes for him. But anyways, guys. All right, so we're going to break this one down. All right, so let's get to it. Starting with the first period, the really bad first period. This was not a good period at all. And let's start with this. So, Tampa Bay would obviously open the scoring in this series. Yeah, this would be the very first goal of this series. Pierre-Edouard Bellemare would give the Lightning the 1-0 lead. Of course, everybody that scored in this game will be scoring their very first playoff goal. Yeah, the first goal of the playoffs. So just to let you guys know, so I might as well just say the players because they all have their first goal of the playoffs. So yeah, Pierre-Edouard Bellemare gave the Tampa Bay Lightning 1-0 lead. And also another fun fact about this player specifically, Bellemare, he's actually French. Like, he's from France, and I thought he was from Quebec because of his name. I thought he was like Canadian from like Quebec, and the Quebec players have the French names. He's actually from France, which is actually a pretty interesting fact. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Bellemare, but I mean, that's actually a pretty cool fun fact that he's actually from France and he's a French player. So that's actually pretty cool to mention. But anyways, guys, let's move on. And then Tampa Bay would get the second goal. Anthony Cirelli makes it a 2-0 game. And we're feeling pretty nervous already. I mean, the building was getting pretty frustrated after those 2 goals. But I'm like, okay, maybe we can try to get ourselves back into this. And then just before the end of the first period, Nikita Kucherov, made it 3-0 Tampa. We were getting pretty nervous already. I mean, the building was already like, oh, and then everyone's disappointed, and yeah, they're like just putting their heads down. Like, it's already like really sad, the environment, the arena already. And yeah, that would be the score after the first period. 3-0 Tampa Bay. Really bad start to the game, but it is what it is. Maybe we can find ourselves. Maybe we can get ourselves back into this game. And yeah, so anyways, guys, let's move on to the second period of play. And this is where the Leafs would start doing some damage. So let's get into it. So the Leafs would score the first goal of this period. Ryan O'Reilly would score his first goal as a Leaf at home. And yeah, his first goal as a Leaf at home. And the first Leafs goal of the Stanley Cup playoffs as well. Putting the Leafs on the board. And now we're down 3-1. So yeah, really good for O'Reilly. I've obviously mentioned him already. It was good to see him play for the first time as a Leaf. And he scored his first goal at home as well as a Leaf. So that was awesome. And yeah, he didn't score any goals at home as a Leaf in the regular season as well. In Toronto, they were all on the road. So that was really nice to actually see the first goal from Ryan O'Reilly in Scotiabank Green as a Leaf. So that was pretty awesome. And yeah, the fans are starting to go crazy. Towels are starting to wave. And we're back in the game, just like that. It's a 2-goal game. And then not too long after that, a few minutes later, and yeah, that was a power play goal. Forgot to mention, yeah, that one was a power play goal from O'Reilly. All right, so anyways, moving on. And then just a few minutes later, we get another power play. And then William Nylander holds and waits. You guys saw it was like holding, waiting. He was just waiting for the perfect shot. And he got it. And he made it a 3-2 game. And that's his first goal of the playoffs as well. So, yeah. And Nylander had a decent game as well. So that was not too bad. And yeah, it's only a 1-goal game now. I'm like, okay. Fans are, the energy's back in the building, right? And Nylander, I mean, he's doing really well for me as well. I've seen him score countless times this year. So many times I've seen Nylander score this year. And he gets another one at a pretty important moment and gets us back to within 1. It's only a 3-2 game, so that's really good. But then after this, that's where everything started to fall down and pretty much the collapse happened. And the refs were missing lots of calls and, and yeah, lots of fans were not happy. Then Tampa Bay would make it a 4-2 game. Braden Point would score 4-2 Tampa Bay. And yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. Then Corey Perry, the guy that we all don't like, scored a really bad goal. 5-2. They actually went to review. They called it good goal. Leafs then challenged it for goalie interference, I believe. and still a good goal. And it's 5-2, and I believe we got a penalty from that. There was lots of penalties. I think we gave 8 penalties in this game, which is absolutely just awful. That is terrible. Absolutely terrible that we gave up 8 penalties. That's sad. That's pretty disappointing. Yeah, it was a really bad effort in the first game. Like, let's just be honest. But yeah, so 5-2 Tampa, and then Braden Point would score second of the period, second of the game, and second of the playoffs. 6-2 Tampa, and that'll be the score after the second period of play. And yeah, at this point, it's GG. I kind of wanted to leave, but I was like, okay, let's just wait. Let's just see if something happens. Third period, yeah, so then we go to the third period. Things are not looking much better, just kind of a slow period. I can tell Tampa's just keeping it away, just trying to play defense. And then Ross Colton scored another one, made it 7-2 Tampa. Then Yarncroke, Callie Yarncroke got one back for the Leafs. The building was pretty quiet at this point, but he would score anyways. Made it a 7-3 game, and that would be all she wrote. 7-3 final in game 1. And yeah, that was a pretty rough one. Yeah, also with the Yarncroke goal, that was probably one of the quietest Leaf goal celebrations from the fans I've ever seen. I mean, because nobody cared. I mean, we were already going to lose anyway. We were down like 7-2 at that point, but yeah, it was a rough first game. It was pretty depressing, but I mean, it is what it is. It's good to at least see Ryan O'Reilly score an Nylander, and Yarncroke gets another for me when I'm at the game. So, I mean, it is what it is. You're not going to win them all, but I mean, I guess in a way it's better that we lose the first game because it seems like every time we win the first game, we always lose the series. And I don't know if that's entirely true, but I believe it is anyways. But I mean, we'll see. I mean, we did find a way to find a way to bounce back after that. You guys already saw it. About to recap the second game. But yeah, overall, I mean, it was still good. I mean, like, until the third period, like, basically the first 2 periods, fans were energized. The towels were waving. Overall, it was still good. 306, 316 for that game. It wasn't bad. For sound, it was okay. I recommend it if you can't really pay that much. I would say, like, sit in like a higher row, but like make sure it's like a section that's like not over one of those press boxes, because then you're not gonna be able to hear anything or see anything very good. So yeah, it's just a little bit of a tip, and yeah, so I mean, it's all right. It's not too bad. I mean, the seats were okay. It's just the game wasn't good. It was just a bad game, and yeah, I mean, if we played better, it would have been better, but I mean, it's okay. Can't win them all. You're gonna lose sometimes, and that's just how it goes in sports. But anyways, guys, let's get into game 2 now. Alright guys, so let's get into game 2 of the reaction. Yeah, so this is going to be game 2 recap now. And yeah, this game went way better for the Leafs. Obviously, I was in section 308, row 7. And this is actually exactly what I was wearing at game 2 as well. So I got the hat, baseball hat. Well, it's not really like MLB hat, but it's like, baseball cap for hockey. But yeah, you guys know what I mean. I was wearing this jersey, Austin Matthews. First game I was wearing Tavares. And what's funny is it always seems like when I wear Tavares, we lose. And every time I wear this jersey, Austin Matthews, you win. It's just kind of weird how that works, I don't know why it's always like that. I don't know. It's just how that's just how it works for me when I go to Leafs games nowadays. So I guess that's how it goes. But yeah, this game went really well for Leafs, and the Leafs did end up taking the win in game 2 of the series. The final score was the Toronto Maple Leafs 7 and the Tampa Bay Lightning 2. And it's a W for the Leafs, and that was really good. And that was a great game. We played a lot better defense. And also, forgot to mention, Samsonov was in net. He was a starting goalie for both games. And the third period, we had Joseph Wall. I forgot to mention that. But, yeah, my bad, guys. But, yeah, anyways. Yeah, Samsonov got the start in both games. I mean, the first game, he played really bad. He gave 6 goals. He was just not in it. But I had a feeling after that game, like, you know what? I think Samsonov's going to have a big bounce-back game next one, because I knew he wanted to get revenge on Tampa Bay. I knew he wanted to get a W for the Leafs. And yeah, he did exactly that. I mean, he played really good in net. He played really solid in net in game 2. I mean, we were also sloppy in game 1. But yeah, we were ready. I think this game, we were ready to go. We knew we had to play good after that loss. And we knew we had to come out here and crush Tampa Bay. And that's exactly what we did. I mean, 7-2 win. I mean, it's a big rebound. It's definitely a big difference considering from game 1. But yeah, guys. And yeah, some of the goals in this recap that I'm going to be saying are going to have like second. So some players will be getting their second of the playoffs and first of the playoffs. But yeah, so this time I actually will be saying the number of goals they have. I did say it a little bit in the first one as well, because they're mainly all first except for mainly Point. I think that was the only guy that got more than 1 goal in that game in the first one. But yeah, this game was better. Better seats. I mean, and I also went with my dad for the second game as well. I went with my grandfather the first game, so it definitely made a difference. My dad's a good luck charm, and it definitely worked out. I mean, we got the win, and it was a pretty dominating fashion as well. So let's get into it. So let's start with the first period, and the Leafs would open up the scoring just 47 seconds into the game. Mitch Marner with his first of the playoffs gives the Leafs a 1-0 lead early, and that was really good. First goal of the game, and no pizza anymore, and I actually didn't hear anything about pizza before these two games, so unfortunately I don't think this deal exists anymore because we did score. There was no barcode in the intermission. I stayed in my seats, or QR code, sorry, that's a different thing. Yeah, QR code, my bad, guys. But yeah, I didn't see any QR code, so unfortunately I don't think they're doing this anymore, so that's kind of a shame that they stopped it, but I guess it is what it is. It's just how it goes, It sucks that they stopped doing it, but I mean, it's all right. Mitch Marner getting the building rolling early. Towels are flying, or not flying, waving. Same thing, but yeah. I mean, it's similar, but yeah. Towels are waving. Everyone's going crazy. The whole building's rocking, and yeah, I'm happy, and this is a much better start. Scoring first, that's exactly what we had to do. So there we go. 1-0 Leafs. And then moving on, John Tavares would score his first of the playoffs, giving the Leafs a 2-0 lead, and really good for JT. First goal of the playoffs, so that's really good for him. And yeah, he had a really good game too, Tavares, man. What a game for Tavares in game two, And yeah, he was really happy after he scored the second goal of the game, And yeah, I could tell he was really happy. He was waiting for that one. But yeah, that was good. Building's still rocking. We're up by 2, and it's a great start for the Leafs. So yeah, there we go. So this, you know what? This is exactly what we need. Also, I think the Marner goal is power play. I don't know if this one was a power play goal too. I know we had I think we had 2 power play goals in this game. I'm pretty sure. I think we went like 2 for 6 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we did get a power play goal from Marner. But yeah, Tavares, good for him. It's great, and yeah. So yeah, that will make it a that made it a 2-0 game for the Leafs. All right, so let's move on to the next goal. And it's from William Nylander again, his second goal of the playoffs. And he made it a 3-0 game for Leafs. And yeah, Nylander, really good start to playoffs in the first 2 games, scoring a goal in both the games I was at. And yeah, 1 goal in both the games I went to. So that was really nice for Nylander to see him do it again. The Pizza Man. Hey, Mr. Blue Jay Noah, that's your nickname. There's a little shout out for you there. But yeah, Nylander, that was a really good game for him as well. He got some, I think he might have got some assists as well in the game. Yeah, but he did get that goal and putting the Leafs up by 3. And that would be the score after the first period. So the complete opposite. We were down 3-0 after the first period in the first game. And then this game, we're up 3-0 after the first period in game 2. So, hey, there you go. There's an Uno reverse card right there. Literally just a complete reverse. And that's exactly what we need. Literally just, giving Tampa a taste of their own medicine from last game. And that's what I like, I like that we literally just got a taste. Yeah, Tampa got a taste of their own medicine from last game. So, yeah, there you go, Tampa Bay. But yeah, anyway. So, anyways, guys, let's move on to the second period of play. And unfortunately, Tampa did get the first goal in this period. Ian Cole got the Tampa Bay laying down the board. And now it's a 3-1 game. That's a little bit unfortunate. That would be good for him, though. That was his first goal of the playoffs. But yeah, Tampa's now back in the game. So we'll just have to try to get it back. And not too long after that, John Tavares will get his second goal of the game. And that'll make it a 4-1 game for the Leafs. And there you go. 4-1 leads. I got to be careful, though. 4-1 leads are a little bit rough for the Leafs in the past. But, if we could just get a couple more, I think this is GG. And, yeah, what happened. But, yeah, Tavares, it was great. Another goal from him. And it extends the lead. And now we're back up by 3. And then a few moments later, Zach Aston-Reese will make it a 5-1 game for the Leafs. First goal of the playoffs for him. That was really good for Reese. I saw him. I saw Zach Aston-Reese score 2 in the St. Pat's game. So it was really good to see him get on the board again. And he gets the 5th one. Now we're up 5-1. It's looking like a laugher now. Yeah, looking like a rout. And yeah, it looks like that we could actually do this, but it's not over yet. But then Mitch Marner gets his second goal of the game and made it a 6-1 game about just under 2 minutes left. And yeah. And pretty much at this point, it's just a full-on domination. Also, another fact with the 6-1 Marner goal. This would be the first time I actually seen the Leafs score more than 5 goals at home this year. Like, for all the games I went to, this is the first time I actually see them score 6 or more. So that was nice. So officially, I broke the record for the season from this game. 6 goals in the game. but we're not even done yet. Yeah, that would be the score after the second period of play. We're feeling great. I mean, now at this point, we just got to do the same thing that Tampa did last game. Just, pretty much just play defense and take this game home. But yeah, that's pretty much what we got to do this time. So yeah, that's pretty much what we got to do in the next period. And yeah, we would do just that, even though we did give up the first goal in the third period. Corey Perry again, we did not like Perry this game. I made it a 6-2 game. And then after that, I mean, the fans are going wild. There was also this fan in, near the penalty box in, the yellow sweater, if you guys know what I'm talking about. I saw everyone standing up, and then I just seen, a fan fighting Perry or, Jano or whatever, challenging him to a fight or something like that. I think the fan did get escorted, and then Perry got kicked out of the game. We were saying, Perry sucks! Perry sucks! And we were, chanting at Vasilevsky. We were saying, Vasi! And Vasilevsky, man, he had a bad game too. I mean, game one, he was okay. I mean, he still gave up 3 goals, which is not the best for Vasi. I mean, I was thinking that he was only going to give up 1 goal, but no, he's playing like garbage. I mean, I don't know what's happened to Vasilevsky, but I'm not trying to jinx anything, of course. I don't want that to change, but yeah, guys. But yeah, I mean, he had a rough one as well. I'm not saying I feel bad for him, but, I mean, that's just how it goes in sports. You're going to have your good games and you're going to have your bad games. And then Perry, once Perry was, out of the game, everyone was, cheering. They're like, get out of here. And everyone was going nuts. And, yeah, we were just, happy once he left. And, yeah, that was awesome. And, yeah, the last 5 minutes of this game as well took so long. Oh, my goodness. The last 5 minutes of this game, just took forever to finish. They just didn't want to go home. But then John Tavares would finish the game off, and he would get his 3rd goal of the game, making it 7-2, and that would be a hat trick for JT. And yeah, congrats to John Tavares. I don't know if that is his first playoff hat trick, but I mean, if it is, that's pretty special. At least his first playoff hat trick as a Leaf. So, but that was awesome. That was the first hat trick I've seen live. I think I've seen a hat trick once when I was actually on the road in Columbus. I think Boone Jenner got a hat trick when I was there. But yeah, John Tavares, I mean, the first time I actually seen, the hats flying, because I actually didn't really actually see it, because I kind of left a little bit early for that Columbus game. But yeah, I don't leave games early anymore, guys. You guys already know. But yeah, Tavares, hat trick. I mean, we were seeing some hats going on the ice. I didn't sacrifice my hat because I didn't really want to. I just wanted to, witness the moment, and that's what I did. And yeah, it was great. It was great to watch all the, hats. I mean, it wasn't that much. I mean, they could have done a little bit more. But, maybe we were just saving it for another hat trick. I mean, I guess you never know. Mitch Marner was going to maybe get one too, but that didn't happen. But yeah, it was cool. It was cool to see a hat trick. And, it was cool to see all the hats flying down. And yeah, that was a pretty nice moment there as well. And yeah, that would be all she wrote. And the Leafs would take a big win in this one, 7-2 final. And that was a big win. And then, yeah, that tied up the series. And then, yeah, the next 2 games in Tampa went really well. And I'm recording this on Wednesday, by the way. And this is after the 2 wins we got in Tampa. We got lucky in Tampa, too. I mean, we got a 4-3 overtime win. We tied it. O'Reilly tied it with a minute left in that game. And then Morgan Riley got the overtime winner with a minute left in the first overtime. That was amazing. Then we came back from 4-1 on Monday night for game 4 of the series. That was awesome. That was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. I was kind of hopeless to start the period. I was like, I don't know if we're going to actually do this. I don't think it's looking good. But I still watched it anyways. I saw Matthews one. I'm like, yeah, don't try to do this now. Don't try to score 2 goals and then you come up short. I was hoping that wasn't going to happen, But then we get another one with 7 minutes left. And I'm like, okay, maybe we have a chance. That was Matthews' second. And then we tied up. Morgan Riley tied it, and that was awesome. And then Kerfoot got the winner 5 minutes into overtime. So that was a great game. Wow, that was a good comeback. And it was basically a reverse Leaf, another Uno reverse right there. This year's different. I mean, I'm not going to jinx it, guys. I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, this year is just different, guys. But, if we win this series, it's going to be a big deal. We're going to be going to round 2 for the first time since, I don't even know, 2004, I think. I think it's since 2004. I mean, it's been a long time, 18 years. So, it's got to happen now, It's got to happen. This year's got to be the year, Or I guess technically 19 now, if you think about it like that as well. Yeah, it's technically 19, actually. My bad. But, yeah, I'm hoping this year that we can just get one more win. We have a 3-1 series lead, I'm just hoping that we can get it done on Thursday night, actually tomorrow night. Yeah, that's when we're playing Game 5. Yeah, so I'm hoping that we can finish this off in Game 5. I'm going to be ready. I'm going to try to do my best to bring the team some good luck. And yeah, I'll do anything for us to win at this point. I'll do anything for us to win. Just this one game. This is an important game coming up. But yeah, overall, these 2 games I went to, they were pretty nice. It was good to see the first 2 games of the series, even though we lost one of them. But hey, you know what? You're not going to win them all, right? I mean, it just depends. You're not going to win every game. And it's just how it goes, You can't win them all. You're going to lose some and you're going to win some. So, win some, lose some. Not everyone's perfect. I mean, eventually we're going to lose at something. So that's just how it goes when you play sports or games. And it's just how it works, Nobody, you don't win every time. You're gonna get some wins and you're gonna get some losses. It's just how the season goes, and that's just how life goes in general. And that's just how it goes. But yeah, it was great. I got to see Tampa for the first time. It was really cool to get another team off my off the list of teams I haven't seen yet either. It was a great experience. Something I'm gonna remember for a long time. I hope you guys enjoyed all the videos from these 2 games as well. Hoping you guys enjoyed the videos and the vlogs, and yeah, I bet they're very good. Also, thanks for 1.2 thousand views on the intros for Game 1. Yeah, thanks to all you guys. 23 likes last time I checked it. And also 94 subscribers, closing on 100. So yeah, thank you guys very much for all the support, all the subscribers, all the views. I appreciate it, guys. All the likes as well, yeah. Yeah, thanks to all you guys. Soon I'm going to be making that towel collection video if we get like 6 more subs. So yeah, guys, hit the subscribe button if you want to see it. But yeah, I definitely recommend you guys subscribe if you want to see it. But yeah, guys. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap this video up. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I want you guys to please leave a like on this video, scratch out for new, hit notifications, leave your comments down below if you guys have any thoughts on these games I went to, if you guys were at these games, any other thoughts or feelings you guys have in general on this post-game reaction video, feel free to leave comment section below. I'd like to hear you guys on there, and that's pretty much going to do it, guys. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. It's probably going to be another announcement for either the Leafs or the Jays. I don't think it's going to be for the Leafs again. But I don't know. Hockey content might be done for the year now, but I'll let you guys know on that. But yeah, maybe stay tuned for Jays announcements. Just stay tuned for any announcements in general at this point. So yeah, just stay tuned for any more announcements. If I find out about more games, I'll let you guys know about it ASAP as soon as I find out. And yeah, just hoping, that we can do well for the rest of the year, and that maybe we can make a run towards the cup if we can get past this round. So that would be amazing if that could happen this year, because it would mean a lot for the city of Toronto, and yeah, it would be a big deal for everyone here. But yeah, guys. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much gonna do, guys. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you guys next time. So go, Leafs, go! Let's hope we can win this round, get to round 2. I hope we can play some great defense, great offense. Just hoping that we can get some good goaltending from Samsonov. And next game in Game 5, we need to take this series home now. I mean, we're up 3-1. We got to take advantage. Don't want to blow it. But yeah, I'm just hoping everything goes well, that we win. And that, that we can, get the W in this series and move on to round 2. It's going to be hard. I think we're probably going to have to play Boston. But, I mean, regardless, I think it's going to be great if we can at least get by one round. I mean, I'd be more than happy if we can at least do that. So that would be awesome. And yeah, just fingers crossed. Maybe we'll actually beat out all the odds. Maybe win the cup. But it's not meant to be easy. It's one of the hardest trophies to win in sports. So, yeah, just hoping that we can keep going, keep getting wins, keep playing really well for the rest of the year. No matter how long we're playing for, let's just hope we can keep going and keep this thing rolling for the rest of the year. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much going to do it, guys. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. So, go, Leafs, go! And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out! Hey guys, so I'm just recording this bonus clip for you guys, because guess what just happened tonight? The Leafs have finally broke their 19-year first-round exit curse, and we are going to round number 2! Let's go! Oh, man, what a game tonight. John Tavares wears jersey right now. He won it in overtime. I was wearing my Matthews jersey because I know we get good luck when I wear him, and I was like, you know what, let's do it. And yeah, it worked. We won in overtime, and the curse is over, and I'm so happy of this team, and I'm so thankful that we finally did it, And I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna go to any games in round 2 because they're gonna be they're very expensive. But you know what? I'm just proud of this team. Now we just gotta hope that Florida wins tomorrow. I'm hoping Florida beats Boston so that we can play them in the next round. Boston's not gonna be easy, but hey, maybe it's not impossible if they can get to a tie series. But you know what? I'm hoping that we can do really well in the second round, right? I mean, it's a good start towards the cup. I mean, we're not going to be there yet, but we're going to be there. We're going to be closer now, since now we finally broke this curse. So it almost felt like we won the cup tonight. Oh my goodness. I know we didn't, and we still have a lot of work to do, but you know, I don't care. You know what? Tonight, we beat Tampa. And, you know, Tampa Bay fans, I mean, you won 2 cups. I mean, I wouldn't be disappointed, to be honest. I mean, it was bound to happen. At some point, we were gonna win, and it was just only a matter of time. So, you know, you guys will get through it. You guys will move on, and yeah. But you know what? I'm just proud of the team. You know, just happy for the Leafs that they finally did it. Round 2, and I'm just hoping that we can make a run towards this thing. And that we win this all. I mean, hopefully that we can win it all this year. But we got to keep playing good. We got to win another 4 games against Boston or Florida. And I'm hoping it's Florida. I might even watch some of the game tomorrow. I might try to tune in. Let's go Panthers tomorrow. Of course, if we play them, I'm not going to be saying that anymore. But I'd rather it be Florida than Boston. So, you know, fingers crossed. Let's just hope that maybe that the Panthers will come out victorious over the Bruins. And then I think that might increase our chances of going to the conference finals. I don't know. It's going to be different. They are a pretty good team in the playoffs. But, hey, you never know. I think it's going to be a good second-round matchup if it is Panthers and the Leafs. I'm just happy we made it. You know what? I'm just proud that we beat, you know, back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. Obviously, lost Colorado last year. But I'm just proud. You know, if we could beat Tampa Bay, I think we can honestly take anybody on. But, I mean, you guess you never know as the rounds go later and later. But you know what? I'm just happy. This is great. And yeah, so I'm just hoping Florida wins over Boston tomorrow. And that's about it. So yeah, guys. So that's pretty much going to do it for this video. Have a great day, guys. And I'll see you guys next time. So go Leafs, go! And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.